forecast with Josh Rugger, certified most accurate by WeatherRate.
We're on the far western fringes of Tropical Storm Francine right now in northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. And because of that, we're getting a little bit of light rain along and south of Interstate 40. You can see that right here on Heil Heating Cooling Mega Doppler. But notice how that rain just getting eaten away by all the dry air on the western side of the storm. This is why we're not expecting a whole lot of impacts in our weather coverage area, but we'll still be keeping an eye on things along the I-540 and Interstate 40 corridor, especially as it pertains to traffic as we move throughout the rest of the morning hours. But temperatures feeling pretty good as you step out the door. This is our Fort Smith Public Library WeatherBug Network camera. One thing we will have quite a bit of today is cloud cover, and that's why temperatures are quite mild as you step out the door, especially in the River Valley. 71 degrees in Fort Smith, 68 in Pono, 64 in Harrison, 65 from Fayetteville to Rogers, and 66 degrees in Cassville just a touch after 5 o'clock a.m. So about a 20-degree bump in those temperatures this morning compared to where we were a couple of days ago. And as we take a look at satellite and radar, you can see that very unimpressive plume of moisture starting to push through the I-40 corridor at this time. Again, the western side of these tropical systems do not bring a whole lot of impacts, but the eastern side, that's a bit of a different story at this time. Quite a bit of flash flooding going on near Jackson, Mississippi along the Interstate 55 corridor. You can see all that heavy rain starting to lift off to the north and east. And if we move a little bit farther to the east towards the panhandle of Florida, you can see several severe thunderstorms that are starting to develop, including a tornado warning along the Interstate 10 corridor. This is going to be an issue today in portions of Alabama and Florida, especially as it pertains to that tornado potential. So we'll be watching that very closely throughout the day today. Look at all these rainfall totals, though, especially near the New Orleans, Louisiana area. 6.1 inches of rain on average there, with some pockets of 8 to 9 inches of rain along the Interstate 10 corridor in a very short amount of time in Louisiana and southern Mississippi. So that was the most impactful part about this storm. And now, as this storm begins to move off to the north, we are going to see more heavy rain impacts in portions of Mississippi, eastern Arkansas, and western Tennessee, but not in northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Cannot stress that enough with this particular system. Of course, very disorganized on satellite. It's going to be losing its tropical characteristics as we move throughout the next 24 to 48 hours. Still a tropical storm, though, with 45-mile-per-hour sustained winds and 60-mile-per-hour gusts moving off to the north-northeast at about 12 miles per hour. You can see it meandering along the Mississippi River through early Friday afternoon before losing its tropical characteristics as we move throughout the weekend. So if we take a look at that 24-hour forecast timeline for northwest Arkansas, about a 20% chance of showers throughout the day today. Again, a pretty good opportunity to get outside with some slightly cooler temperatures. Highs are going to be in the middle to upper 70s in NWA with pretty high humidity because that system will be so close to the area. And that will be the name of the game as we move throughout the weekend into the early part of next week. The remnants of Francine not going to really move a whole lot. So that means we'll have a lot of tropical moisture pushing through our area. May have a slight chance of showers or storms for the early part of next week. But check out here on the tail end of this jet stream map, a lot of energy starting to push towards northwest Arkansas as we go throughout the latter half of next week. So that is something to watch in terms of a pattern change. We're going to be keeping a close eye on those slight rain chances as well, with Francine just off to the east of the area, but could have some better chances for showers and storms as we move throughout the latter half of next week, and we'll let you know about the latest details as more high-resolution data becomes available. But temperatures going to be quite warm as we move throughout Saturday and Sunday. Highs are going to be in the middle to upper 80s. There's that 20% chance of showers on Sunday to Monday. Overnight lows warming up into the lower to middle 60s. Time to crank up that AC again because it's going to get even hotter as we move throughout Tuesday and Wednesday. Highs will be in the upper 80s to right around 90 degrees with that 20% chance of rain sticking around in the forecast. River Valley, high temperatures in the lower 80s today, upper 80s on Friday, and then we stick around in the lower 90s as we move throughout the weekend and the early part of next week with a 20% chance of showers and storms in the forecast. So interesting trend right here, guys. Yeah. The one thing I have noticed, the reason why it's going to be so hot over our area is because Francine's actually not going to go anywhere, right? Okay. The remnants are going to stay nearly stationary over Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee as we go throughout the early part of next week. So we'll have those little subtle chances for storms. We'll have a lot of humidity cranking up across our area, and it doesn't look like that's going to change a whole lot as we move throughout the rest of September as well.
So what I'm hearing is if you want more tolerable temperatures, today is the day.
Today is the day to do it. Yes, today's the day to do it. You might run into, like I said, some light shower activity here and there. It's going to kind of be a cloudy day, but otherwise, it's going to be pretty nice. We're not talking about significant amount of rain. It's going to stay well east of the area. So I see no reason why you shouldn't take advantage of the day, especially with what we got coming up for the early part of next week.
All right, we'll take it.
Sounds great, Josh.
Yes.
Hey, still got a lot ahead on KNWA today after this break. Our Pig Trail Nation team looks at